Good morning everyone and welcome back. This is class 7th, subject Social Science, chapter number 8 of Civics we are going to start today. Name of the chapter is Markets Around Us. So in this chapter we will study the markets in our surrounding, different kinds of market that we have, and as we know that the marketplace, that is a place where we go to buy or purchase different things of our daily use. So it's going to be our lecture number 1. Now let's see the topics to be covered in today's lecture. They are marketplace. Here we'll discuss how we define market. Number 2, kinds of markets. There are different kinds of markets in our surrounding that we'll discuss here. Number 3, chain of markets, the very important part, chain of markets, in which we'll study how a particular product that is produced by a producer, they are in the factory or the farm, and how it comes there to the final consumers. So that chain will discuss here. Then number 4, markets everywhere. Markets everywhere, we know that nowadays the market we can have everywhere, like from home even we can buy different things through internet, through different sites there. So markets everywhere we discuss here. Then number 5, markets and equality. There will take both the point of view. The point of view of shopkeepers, are they really equal, and the consumers also. And at last, obviously, as you will take the homework, on the basis of the topics covered, you will be getting some questions that you have to attempt there in your fair register. Now, we'll take the topics one by one. Number 1, market or the marketplace. Market is a regular gathering of people for the purchase or sale of different commodities. Means the place where the purchasing or selling that has been done of different goods or commodities, that place is known as market. We go to market to buy different things, different items of our use, like vegetables, fruits, soap, rice, dal, notebook, pencil, etc. Whenever anybody think about purchasing of all the items that we use there, so we just it stucks in our mind that we have to go to market to buy these all material, because market is a place where that purchasing or selling of the product that has been done. Clear about the market? Now, the next topic, that is kinds of markets. Here we'll discuss that we have different kinds of markets in our surrounding. So one by one, all the types of market we'll discuss here. Number 1, weekly market. By the name we can easily identify that this is a market which is held once a week. It is known as weekly market. Then number 2, shops in the neighborhood. Near our houses we have different shops from where we purchase different items. So shops in the neighborhood. Number 3, hawkers or the street vendors. Number 4, large shopping complexes and shopping malls. Number 5, that is online market. That we can discuss here only, that online market means the things when they are purchased there online, like by different sites. We can take example of tele shopping through TV. We can take example of different sites like Myntra, Amazon. So through these sites, what we do? We buy different items of our use, that is online market. Clear? Now let's start these markets one by one. Number 1, weekly market. As I told you by the name, we can recognize that it is held once a week at the particular place. So features of weekly markets are: weekly markets are held once in a week. A particular place they choose, and once in a week, suppose they have taken Friday for a particular area, that market will be held there. So every Friday the market that is held in that particular area, so that the people they can come there to definite area and they can buy those different items from there. Second thing, these markets do not have permanent shops. They just set up the shops for one day. So they do not have the sellers, those sell different things there in these markets. They do not have the permanent shops there. Number 3, people buy the things of everyday requirement from here. In weekly market, different types of items they are sold there, so we can get our everyday requirement from one place only. So the people can buy the things of everyday requirement from here, and even from a single place they are able to get the different items. Number 4, things are available in weekly market at cheaper rate. The market, weekly market especially, the items or the things those are available here, they are at the cheaper rate. There are different reasons behind it. Like these sellers, they do not have to pay the rent of the shops because they do not have the permanent shops. They do not have to give the electricity charges. They do not have the hired workers with them. They themselves or their family members, they just do all the work themselves. But if you talk about a permanent shop, you might have seen that the shopkeeper who has the permanent shop, they have the different workers with them, and those workers they help in taking out different material basically. So that is also one of the reason for cheaper rate. Another thing, there are different shops of a particular item, so they do not increase the rate of a item, because what is the reason behind it? If a particular seller will increase the rate, so nobody will buy the particular thing from that seller. So that is the different reasons the things they are at the cheaper rate in weekly market. We discussed this again also. Number 5, most of the things are available at one place, that I already told you. So these are the features of weekly market, that is held once a week at a particular place that is known to the people, and the people they go to buy the different items that they can get from a single place, and the everyday requirement items they can get easily there at the cheaper rate. Now next thing is advantages of weekly market, means how these markets are advantageous for the people who are going to buy the things. What are the advantages? Number 1, weekly markets have things at cheaper rate. One thing that is also the advantage for the buyers. Almost all products of our use, such as vegetables, grocery, utensils, etc., are available at one place. Again, one of the advantages of this market. They have variety of choice of products also. As I told you that a particular product shop, there are different shops of a single product. So the buyers, they have the variety, they have the choice among the different products there to buy. So these are the some of the advantages we can say. Now, as we have already discussed that weekly markets are cheaper, or the items or the things, the goods, they are at the cheaper rate in the weekly markets. The reason? These markets supply cheap products as they do not have to pay rent and high electricity charges. That I told you. These sellers, they do not have the permanent shops, that's why they are not paying the rent. high electricity bills they are not paying. So, and the shopkeeper who is paying, obviously that shopkeeper will add that with the commodities only, with the goods, and automatically the rate of goods that increase. But here, as they are not paying the extra money on that particular product, so obviously the rates are cheaper. They do not have to hire workers. They just do the work themselves or with the help of their family members. As there are many sellers of same product, so there is competition. People are able to bargain there. Suppose the competition, as it is written, that there is competition among different sellers of same product. If any of the seller is going to increase the rate, so what would happen? The buyers will not go to that particular seller. Obviously, when they are getting the same product from others at the lower rate, so why the people will go there, isn't it? So that's why, and in that case the people, they are able to bargain even. Clear? So these are the reasons why the things are cheaper in the weekly market. This is all about the weekly market. Even in the book, one example is given about a seller who is Samir, who sells cloth there, and he and his friends, they take cloth there in the van and they go to different areas whenever the weekly market is held there. Clear? And at the time of festivals especially, they really have the good business there. Clear? Now the second type, it is shops in the neighborhood. Neighborhood means pados. So near our house. They are near to our house. We can go there any day of the week. One of the advantage we can say here, that the shops in the neighborhood, they are near to our house. We can go any time and on any day, because they are not weekly market that are held only once a week. So there we can go on any day. Second thing, the buyers and sellers usually know each other. So these shops are also provide things on credit. One of the another advantage of the shops in our neighborhood, that buyers and sellers, they usually know each other. They are known to each other. That's why the sellers, they provide the things on credit even. Credit means udhar par. Like one example is given in your book also. Sujata and Kavita, they went to the shop and they had taken one notebook also with them. They copied all the material, they copied the rates also. Okay. Then shopkeeper also noted that. And why? Because they were going to give that amount in next month first week. So that is going on if the shop is there near our house only. If the buyer and seller, they are known to each other. Otherwise, if the hawkers are there or the weekly market sellers are there, they can't do that, because they do not know that the fixed shop they do not have. So how can they get the money then in future? So that's why this is advantage with the shops in our neighborhood, that they sometimes they provide the things on credit also. Number 3, we can buy now the commodities or the things that we can buy from our neighborhood. We can buy milk from dairy, vegetables from departmental store, stationery, eatables from other shops. So in our neighborhood, there are different types of shops from where we can get the different items of our use. Then many of these are permanent shops and others are roadside stalls like vegetable hawkers and fruit vendors, etc. So these are two types, we can say, that some permanent shops or the temporary. In temporary, we can take example of roadside stalls, that vegetable hawkers, the vendors there. Clear? And these people, we know that they do not come regularly there, so they are not going to give the things on credit. Clear? But the shops those are in our neighborhood, who are the buyers and sellers, they are known to each other. There it is possible that they can provide the things on credit. So here in this, what we have done the shops in our neighborhood examples. We have also done that along with the shops, the hawkers and vendors, they are also available in our neighborhood, and the advantages of the shops in the neighborhood. Clear that? Now, how these hawkers, they are different from a shop owner. So how we can define it? Firstly, we will take the part of hawker. A hawker does not have a permanent shop. Very true, that they just have the stalls with them, or they have the carts with them in which they keep the material and just move in the streets there. So they do not have the permanent shops. Number 2, quality is not guaranteed there. Means we cannot go to the hawker, we cannot find the particular hawker from where we have bought the particular item for change or for any guarantee. Clear? The quality of that particular product, that is not guaranteed there. Number 3, the buyer and seller usually do not know each other, because these hawkers, it is not mandatory that they just go in that particular area only. These hawkers, they move in different areas, so the buyers and sellers, they do not know each other. Number 4, goods can be provided on credit, cannot be provided, the goods cannot be provided on credit, that I already told you, that they really do not provide the things on credit, because they do not have the permanent shop there, that they have to just be there only and get the money back. Clear? That's why they do not provide the things on credit. Then shop owner. Number 1, a shop owner has permanent shop. Clear? Number 2, quality is guaranteed. The shopkeeper just remain there, so the person who has bought any of the thing can approach to the shopkeeper if any of the fault it is he really finds there in particular item. Clear? So quality is guaranteed there. Number 3, the buyer and seller usually know each other there, because the shop, if suppose the particular shop in our neighborhood, so we really know that shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper also known to us. That's why we can say in that case, the buyers and sellers, they really know each other. Number 4, goods can be provided on credit, that we have already discussed. One of the example also, in which Sujata and Kavita, they had taken the material or the goods on credit from the shopkeeper. Now the next is shopping complexes and shopping malls. Firstly, we'll define these particular areas. Like a complex is in urban areas containing many stores or many shops, you can say. Means a building in which the different shops they are present there, or the area that is having different shops in a particular building in urban areas, that is shopping complexes. Now multi-storied air conditioned building with shops on different floors are known as malls. In malls, you know that the particular building that has the different floors, and on different floors different stores of the shops, they are available. Even the cinema halls, they are present there. The different play areas, they are also present there. Clear? So multi-storied air conditioned building it is, with different floors, that is known as mall. Now the features we can take here. In these markets, branded and non-branded, both types of goods are found. Basically, most probably the branded items, they are present there in the malls or the shopping complexes. So they are really meant for the people who are rich, who are able to pay the money for the branded items. Branded items are expensive as they are usually promoted by advertisement. That in previous chapter also we covered that. Different items, they are advertised through different media. Clear? So that particular amount that they pay to the media for advertisement, obviously that is added to the cost of that particular brand. So that's why these brands, they are expensive. They are really the common people, or you can say the poor people, they are not able to approach to these branded items. The rich people, they can easily buy. So these are meant for the rich people only. This is all about the shopping malls and the shopping complexes. Now next is markets everywhere. As firstly online market that we have already discussed, that these type of markets we can buy the material from any place. Just we have to place the order and we get the particular item there only. Along with it, we'll discuss one more thing, that sometimes some of the items, those are really not in direct use. These markets are also available that we do not know about them. Like we'll take example here. Firstly, it is not necessary that buying and selling of goods take place in a market. People can order a variety of things on the phone or on the internet market. On the phone, that I already told you that different sites are there. From there we can place our order and we can get the thing at our home only. Okay. Then the market exists at several places. We may not aware about them. Now some of the markets that we really do not know about them, like it is because we buy a large number of goods and services that we do not use directly. It is reality. For example, see the example, when we buy a TV, a number of things like its screen, body, wiring, etc. come from different places. They come from different markets that we do not know about them, and we get just the final product only, the television, from the shop. So this is all about the markets everywhere, some that we do not know even about them, and the markets that you can say online market, that we enjoy the things getting there at our home only by placing the order. Clear? The next is chain of markets, the very important thing. Now just see, series of markets connected like a chain as product pass from one market to another. So when a particular chain it is made, like from producer to final consumer, who else are there in between, they have made the chain. Because the consumers, they do not go to the far away places like to the farm or factories to buy each and everything there. Clear? They get the things through different traders. So here we'll discuss that particular chain from the producer to the final consumer who is going to use that particular product. The features or how the chains are formed. See, the people in between the producer and the final consumer are traders. They just get the things from producers at lower rates because they get the things in bulk or in the big quantity. Like suppose they are getting a particular item, suppose geometry box, at the rate of 40 rupees, and as he has taken in bulk, so the rate is a little bit lesser. But when he is going to sell that, obviously he will get the profit also. Suppose he is just selling it at 50 rupees per pencil box, so he is getting 10 rupees profit for per pencil box. So these are the traders in between the producers and final consumers. Now see, the goods are produced in factories and on farm. Clear? The first item where it is produced, then the wholesale traders, buy goods at a large quantity. For example, a vegetable wholesaler will buy the vegetable in quantity of 25 to 100 kilos. Obviously, if a trader is going to get the material, he would not get just 1 or 2 kg. So in bulk, the particular wholesaler is going to buy the different items. Then it is sold to the other traders, which are known as retailers also. From wholesalers, the retailers, they buy the things. Clear? Then from retailers, the traders finally sell. Retailers or the traders finally sell it to the consumers who are going to use a particular item. So this is a complete chain from a producer to final consumer. Now, the chain of market serves the purpose of bringing the goods from the producers who live in far off areas to consumers in towns and cities. Clear? So this chain helps to get the things, to bring the things to the consumers in the towns from the far away places from producers. Clear? Now just see this also. This is a chain. In this way we can really understand. Factory and farm, the things are produced, then wholesale traders, they get from them in bulk, then retailers or the small traders, you can say, they get from wholesalers, and finally the consumers, they get the things. This is chain of markets. Next is markets and equality. As I told you, both the point of view we are going to take, the point of view of shopkeepers as well as the consumers. Like shop owners in weekly market and in shopping complexes are different, really different. Their profits are different. Clear? One is small trader with little money to run the shop or to run the business, and other is able to spend will come here, spend a lot of money to start the shop. The shopkeepers that in the, or the traders that are in the complexes or the malls, they really have to spend a lot of money to start a particular shop. They have the different branded items there. Clear? And in the same way, the profits, they are also not equal. The profit of the people, the shopkeepers that are in complexes, they have the high margin with of the profit there in comparison to the sellers there in the weekly market. And even the consumers do not have the equal rights. It is because the companies producing branded products sell through shops in urban markets or through special showrooms, where the you can say the poor people, they cannot approach there, because the items they have the very high cost. That's why those people, they cannot approach there. So again it is showing that the equality is not there. Even one example is given again with the same name, Sujata and Kavita. Once they went to the shopping complex, and they when they were entering there in the ready-made garment shop, the guard even was staring on both, that why they are entering there, because by looking that he came to know that might be they are not able to buy the branded items. So why are they entering? They just went there. They were whispered with each other that the things, they are really very they have the high cost. Clear? So that example is also given. Few people cannot afford to buy branded goods, so the rights are restricted of those people. Those are really not able to get, those are really not able to buy the branded items. So this is all about markets and equality. Clear? So with this topic we have covered our lecture as well as the chapter. I hope that all the topics are clear to you. The kinds of markets, weekly market we have done, we have done shops in the neighborhood, hawkers we have done, shopping complexes and malls we have done, and then the markets everywhere we have done, clear, and the chain of the markets, very important, that we have completed. Now it's time. Okay, one example that I gave you already, Kavita and Sujata entered the shop selling branded, here N is missing, branded clothes, but they are not able to buy as the products are so expensive. Clear? That example we have already covered. Now it's time for homework. Okay, the questions that you will attempt are in your register. In what ways is a hawker different from a shop owner? Differences you will write here. Number 2, explain how a chain of markets is formed. So that all the points you will discuss here, and the purpose, what purpose does it serve? What is the purpose for that chain of the markets? Number 3, all persons have equal rights to visit any shop in a marketplace. Do you think this is true of shops with expensive products? Explain with example. Example we have just completed. Buying and selling can take place without going to the marketplace. Explain this statement with the help of example. Buying and selling can really take place. So with the example you will explain here. Number 5, how are weekly markets advantageous? Means what are the advantages of weekly market? And 6th is, what are the shops in the neighborhood? The shop you can discuss here. And how are these shops useful? What are the advantages of the shops near our neighborhood? So you will do all these questions in your fair register, and I hope that not only these questions, question related to any of the portion that we have completed, you are able to give. Clear? So prepare this chapter for test. Clear? Thank you for today and have a nice day.